Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jeter, and I'm back this time to do the combined review of Warbotron 01, their Bruticus. So here we are, got all the figures right here ready to be assembled. Form like Voltron, you know. And I also set up all the individual boxes. And as we saw throughout this whole series, that took like forever to get accomplished, that the back of the boxes, they do form a nice image of their Bruticus. If I pan up so I can see it. Excuse the lights shine out the box. But yeah, that looks real nice. That's tight. Yeah, that's tight. Alright, y'all, so without further ado, let's go ahead and start building this a combiner. So, for the feet on all the foot guys, the 2 foot guys, I already put the feet on already. What you gotta do with the tank treads, you gotta flip these cannons to the back, like I have already. Split these guys at the back half of them. Fit the combiner port in between right here, and snap these together like so, you know, just like any other combiner pretty much. It's pretty simple to do. And we're gonna hook up Swindle first to our onslaught. And one more thing about Swindle, make sure you check your Swindle, make sure you have this portion right here facing outwards. You should have a little square or rectangle port. Mine did not have that. I had to flip this around because mine was assembled up backwards. So, and to do that, if you ever have to, if yours is incorrect like mine was, these 4 screws right here, and you get 1, 2 screws right here. Take those out, pry this off, flip that around, and screw it back together. And yeah, it has these little slots right here, and in the back of onslaught, we have these little spring-loaded clips right here, similar to Unique Toys Abominus. So those things are supposed to depress in when you're trying to insert the leg. Let's see, and you should see it right here in that rectangular window. So push this closed like so. Got one done. The other side is a little difficult, so yours may vary. Depends on the tension of the spring. So I think over time it does get a little bit looser, and you might have to assist it. You have to push it in a little bit just to get it going. You can see that or not. Push it down, push that in, push it in, and it should pop all the way down. I think it's connected. Looks good to me. So we almost got him fully combined. And for some reason, mine's like to lean back. You can see he's kind of leaning. He would have benefited from having that extra ratchet. So start to lean back a little bit, but it should balance out once we put the arms on. And let me bring this camera up a little bit more. Okay, we got our camera elevated so we can see what we're doing. Let's see what I'm doing. And next we're gonna do blast off. And notice that I did his arms in different kind of configuration. This looks a lot cleaner than what I had before. Before I had these forearms down, trying to cover, fill in this gap right here. While I filled in this gap right here, it looked messy. So what I did is just post them up right here against his shoulders, where his shoulders would be at, and get a much cleaner look. And these tab in the same way as the legs, as I was showing y'all. If I can get it. There. Same thing with the other arm. All right, and there we got them. All combined up. Bruticus combined. Bruticus angry. So yeah, he looks amazing, I must say. And earlier I was looking at this guy a few days ago, trying to test out the combination of him. I thought his head looked a little bit too small, but it looks just about right. It don't look too small though. It looks perfectly balanced. Enough, I guess. I guess compared to his body, I wish he had more of a neck. Compared to his arms, his head is small. His arms are ridiculously huge, but it's okay. It looks pretty good. And let's go ahead and get into some articulation features of this guy. He has his back cannons. They just plug in on 2 tabs. 1, 2. And them around. Just plug into these 2 holes in his back right here. I wish it was a more solid connection. Just these 2 tabs alone just don't really hold it into place like it should. It's prone to easily fall off. It holds in there pretty secure, but it's not secure enough. It will fall off if you like play with the figure and try and give him poses and stuff like that. It eventually will fall off. The head looks left and right. Cannot look down. Can look up, which is another problem right there. But it can look up, but his head like it's floating. There's no real neck joint right there. You're trying to lift his head up right here. It kind of reveals his onslaught head. I wish there was a way to lock that into place. And I wish they just did a separate head. Onslaught, like I said in his review, they used 2 separate pieces to form the combined mode. They could have made him all in one. Had the combined head come out of all that beefy plastic, and like everyone else. So, oh well. It works, but it's some things I wish they could have done better on it. Shoulders do go out about that much. The blast off arm, not so much. You have to move this panel right here up to get additional articulation in the shoulder. If I can get it. And remind y'all I have that bad arm right now, so I'm gonna be reaching around like so. So you get about that much articulation. It's not as much as the Vortex arm, but it's there. It's about that much outward shoulder movement. And go around on this squeaky joint. I do not have replacement. I did not get the replacement blast off pieces. I got mine from Capture Prey, and I think Warbotron kind of skimped them short on that order. So I'm gonna find out for sure. Rotates at the elbow. And one of the problems I got is that the elbow is so close to the armpit. That's kind of ridiculous. Arm can bend up 90 degrees, move his crotch plate out the way. Bend it up 90 degrees. Wrist do rotate. See that? Rotate the wrist. Fingers are articulated. The thumb is on a ball joint at the hand, and it has a 1 pin joint right here, knuckled. And the fingers are all pin jointed, and they have articulation at 1, 2, 3 spots on the fingers. And he also, in his palm of his hand, you can see that. Move back a little bit. He has 2 holes right here, so he can put in his rifle. And his rifle is like so. You see in my Onslaught review that he has this rifle right here. So you got the peg right here. That's on most combiners. And he's pegging in. What works best is pegging into the top hole Rotate his hand around properly. Picking it right here. Hope I'm not too much in the way. Wrap his fingers around it. He holds it pretty securely. It might feel a little wobbly and loose because this handle that it's sitting on right here is very loose. It's just not the tightest fit. So articulation on this arm is about the same. You can go about 90 degrees. You're gonna get some parts that are in the way, like this gun. Take this gun off, you get a 90-degree arm bend. Yeah. He has a waist rotation, like so. Bring the camera down a little bit. Like I said before in the onslaught review, his chest shield does not tab in. These two tabs, they're too short, which is another problem with a lot of the parts on this guy. Some of the tabs are too short, or they just don't tab in securely, or they're too loose. The skirts, they rotate up, and they're on a ball joint, or no, they're on a pegged hinge. You can get outward leg motion, like so. Not 90 degrees, more like 45, maybe a little bit over 45 degrees. Rotate at the upper thigh. It does have a knee bend. My brawl knee bend is very, very tight. It's so tight I'm afraid I might break it by bending it. But the my Swindle one does have a looser knee bend, so I can bend it without fearing I'm gonna break it. So you get about a 90-degree knee bend. Bend at the knee. His feet do rotate at the foot. At the right, they do bend down. And they do bend up. Like so. Very nice tight ratchets. This just came off. Unpegged. They're very tight ratchets. Let me see if I can get pegged back in. Alright. Bend the foot. Very tight. Has a ankle rocker on this tight ratchet. And buyer beware, these ratchets have been breaking because it's supposed to be on some clear plastic. Mine have not broken yet. I'm not going to be using that feature that much anyway. Toe does move up. Dude is heavy. And that is it for articulation. Still got those problems on short wing pegs. Another problem overall with the set. Yeah, that's my main problem with the set. Like these wings, the pegs are too short to really secure, be real secure to stay in the arm. Just like I said with the gun handle, they peg in, but just enough, but not enough to stay in there. Yeah, he's a great looking figure. He does have his issues and stuff. Will I pay full price for him? No, I would not. I would try to find whoever has the best discount. Catch a Prey had a discount going on. I'm not sure they still do, but that's how I got my figures. You got a little discount by going through them. And they also have free shipping over a certain price. I heard they also have KOs of these figures also, which I heard are pretty nice KOs. You really can't hardly tell a difference. And some people said they're more well built than the originals. So hey. And so let's go ahead and finish this out with a size comparison to make him situated. Let's Put him further back. Seems like he leans to the side a little bit. And one more thing about the articulation I must mention about is that if you put the arms the forearms first facing this way, you can bend, you get your elbow out of the waist right here. But when you try to bend it back, you're going to start using that knee joint from the bot mode. And you can rotate it around like so. And have the back portion facing, and you can use the robot knees as the elbow bend right there, which is cool and fine. But the only problem for this is that the blast off, you really can't do that unless you take off his tail fin, which you can take it off, but where are you gonna store that? I hate having parts just laying around left over. That's my big thing. So you can do that if you want to. All you have to do is rotate it around. Let me take this gun out of his hand. You rotate his arm around. And like I said, the thing is that his thrusters are in the way, so you really can't use that well, you know. They get this big old fin right here. You can't take this off, this fin pack off, and just have the wings just laying down like so. But like I said, it's your own personal preference. It's up to you what you want to do. I mean, I can live with having the ugly bend and have to just use that underarm elbow for the joint. But man, like I said, it's up to you. Personal preference. Let's get this guy ready for comparison. Here with Fans Projects, Colossus Bruticus. Superion. Defensor. Throttle Kaiser 6. Unique Toys Abominus. Hercules. And Omega Supreme. Masterpiece Optimus Prime. And Toy World's Orion. Yeah, as you can see, he scales pretty well with most modern day big size combiners. If you got anything as we saw, anything from Fans Project or Make Toys, he's gonna tower a considerably great amount above those combiners. So you're best off going with something more on a scale of Toy World or Unique Toys or TFC. Even though he is taller than all of those, he's the tallest combiner released so far. He's not too tall, you know what I'm saying? He's a head, probably one head taller than all the other guys. Head and a half, maybe, at most. So like I said, do I recommend getting him? Yeah, but only if you find him at a discount. I wouldn't pay full price for him. He has his issues. He's not perfect. He looks real good. He looks very good, nicely detailed and stuff like that. But as far as functionality and playability, not so much. Not that much fun to play with. Things shift around when you move it and everything. Things fall off, come unpegged, and that's not fun when you're messing around. You just want to sit on the couch watching TV and you mess around your Transformers and stuff while you're watching TV. That's not something you really want to do, and having stuff just fall off your box and stuff like that. Probably the most solid combiner I have is probably Defensor from TFC and Unique Toys Abominus. Those are solid figures. Nothing really flops around or falls off when I mess with those figures, you know. So yeah, that's been me, Jeter. That's my review. I hope y'all like it. Please comment. I always like comments, constructive criticism, to try and get things better for this channel. Make sure you like and share this video out to whoever you want. Again, thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.